Oh, well, we've done this before because we've just had to re-record because someone had pressed mute on the mic. No names there, but
effort.
I'm Steve. He's
the one that pressed mute.
And in the corner is
I'm Aaron.
And you are in the corner because when I watched it back, I was like, "Well, looks like he's not in the same room."
It makes me look like I'm in a different room. Yeah.
Like
you are there,
like a COVID podcast.
Yeah,
where they're like, this is thing, yeah.
But you are Beej, by the way.
Yeah, I am Beej. Sorry, yeah.
Well, we had a whole discussion about why people call you Beej. It was boring.
We've done you a favour, but I've done you a favour by pressing mute.
Yeah. So thank you for everyone that came on last week. Couches Awards, it was great. We will do better next time. Bigger, bolder, better.
You'll wear a suit.
Some more. I'll wear a suit.
Aaron might even wear it. You can even ask someone else to wear a suit.
Do it in the summer next time. So it's not.
Nah, you've got to do it at the same time as all the other awards.
True.
We could do a summer
sandwich between the.
We could do something for the summer, maybe a mid-year awards.
Mid-year awards, maybe.
Not bad idea.
Like that.
Yeah.
Let's break down what we're doing this week.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of news as always. One bin or bank, so one cinema trip between last episode.
Midsummer Film's Dream, it could be called.
Then we're going to do the Instagram community's worst cinema experiences after my rant last week. Probably don't go and check that out.
A very long time.
Yeah. And you had a friend that runs.
I got a friend that manages a cinema. He sent me some stories in.
He sent you some stories, which is nice.
It's horrible, isn't it? Because you live in your own world. You think, I'm a normal person, it's fine. The only weird experience I've had, I'll tell you about later, but it was literally 20 seconds and it was just wasn't anything to do with the cinema, it was just where it was located that happened.
Yeah. Then Aaron's going to open a Pokemon pack of cards. That was really weird, just Pokemon cards.
Mm-hmm. What are we looking for in a pack of Pokemon cards? What would be a good one?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm asking the wrong person.
There's all sorts. It's not just like, like back in the day where you got a single holographic. There's loads of different rarity scales now.
Oh,
different holographics.
Do you think you'd know pretty early doors if it was a good one?
It's the last card in the pack. So.
Oh, okay.
And you find out.
And when you get there, you're like, it's fucking Diglett again, man.
Yeah.
That's what I used to be like. How many Diglets did you have as a kid?
It was always just the energy cards.
Yeah.
And then you've done the quiz.
I've done a quiz, yeah.
Ooh, that should be good.
And we might be able to whip the toxic waste out for that. So let's nip on
they've been chewed up by rats or something.
No, not that one.
Oh, not those
ones.
We've
got other ones.
I've just had one actually. It's quite nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite nice, that one.
So we'll go back to what we were discussing before we remembered you press mute, you prick.
Yeah, sorry.
Was the fact that the Goonies 2 and Gremlins 3 have been confirmed by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and then basically, so that's all though. No directors, no actors. Well, actors, I can tell you 2 actors from Goonies.
Sean Astin.
Oh, I wonder if Josh Brolin will come back.
Josh Brolin.
Oh, no.
Corey Feldman.
They'll all come back.
Chunk's not chunky anymore, though, is he?
No, he's not.
No, so that won't work.
But did you see their thing during COVID when they did the thing and they said we're all still acting, you're not, and you're the one that looks like an actor?
Yeah.
Because I think he does something.
He does something in the film.
Yeah, he works in the industry still.
Yeah, but I think he's doing all right.
Sloth's dead.
That should be really. Yeah, he is dead. Yeah, but
he died not that long after.
This is so horrible to say, but because it's Sloth. You could
do it again.
You can just bang someone in
you
that.
You can recast and put prosthetics on.
I'm going to guess that the evil woman is past.
Yeah, but see, this is the whole problem with Goonies 2, is that it's been so fucking long. Whereas, Gremlins 3, you can do that story.
Not that you need her,
because you don't need them people. But Goonies has got so many people you need.
Is it going to be a sequel or a reboot, though? That's the thing.
Well, it said sequel. It's a Goonies 2.
I hope it is.
So, I know it's been discussed for years.
I can imagine one of them maybe in financial strife.
Well, Corey Feldman's a weird guy.
Well, yeah, I mean in the film, yeah, sorry. No, I imagine they're all in financial... Yeah, Corey Feldman's definitely in financial
Sean Astin's probably not.
No, he's definitely not. But
Josh Brolin's definitely not.
No, Josh Brolin's definitely not in the film.
I can imagine one of the characters are, and then one of them goes, well, we didn't... There was this thing in the attic also, do you know what I mean? And it was an emblem to...
Or I don't know if they'll do it along the lines of it's their kids doing it.
That's where my head was going.
Oh, that's true. But the one thing that I will guarantee you is it has to be excellent, or I generally might burn this garage.
I think the best chance we've got is that it's good.
Yeah, it's not going to be
would I take good?
Amazing.
I would take good.
Whereas, I mean, with like Gremlins 3, you don't need any of them returning characters. Gremlins could be anyway. You can get another Gizmo to like a different part of the planet if you want.
Yeah, you stick with those animal things, don't you?
Yeah,
you don't need any the same characters.
So I think that's got a better chance.
Gremlins, yeah. And you said there was a third one. You said
sorry. Before we record here, I did say that on the first record. Before you fucked up, not letting go of that. Was the fact that Robert Eggers, director of Nosferatu,
yes,
is doing a sequel to Labyrinth.
I did see that.
That's so good. I'm so happy. God, I'm so
Bowie's not in it, is he?
I doubt it.
Well,
No.
I mean, the Muppet puppeteering guys are good, but I don't think they're that good.
They need to do proper Jim Henson, though, don't they? Puppets for
Yeah.
that. It's another film that just doesn't need to be made.
No, it's
Like,
Companies are just relying on nostalgia hits now, right? Because original IPs aren't selling.
well, like we said last week on the quiz, the top 20 films of last year were sequels or based on an existing property.
Do you know what the hardest thing for me to say? This is the same for music for me. There's so much out there now, though. Without doing any form of plagiarism, it must be so hard that sometimes the easiest thing to do is just go, right, let's just. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, and it's an easy way to do it, isn't it? Because with the Goonies, like you said, the Goonies film could be terrible, a terrible story. The actors don't necessarily aren't acting. The acting should be fine, kind of thing. But I mean, it could be a terrible story, and no one cares. But you know what? They're still going to probably make 500 mil.
Yeah, and all they need to put in it is a little cameo.
Literally, yeah.
Look at the 2 Ghostbusters films, the new
ones.
Paul Rudd. But like, they were decent films, but.
Yeah, people hated Frozen Empire. I didn't mind it.
No, I liked it.
I really enjoy Afterlife. That's my favourite Ghostbusters.
I'll be honest with you. I watched Afterlife on a day chilling and really enjoyed it and cried. You know, at the end when they bring back...
Harold Ramis.
I think that was done so well as well.
Yeah. So literally, yeah. So
I think the second one's not bad. I mean, James Acaster's in it, which I loved. Oh, by the way, I love a bit of news. Do you watch Taskmaster?
Oh, the Taskmaster lineup is so good.
It's got
new
fucking
series.
Pimento from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And the guy from Ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know how they've managed to swing
that.
Well,
everyone's complaining about it. Like, they finally ran out of comedians. Like, fuck off. Ghosts is from the Horrible Histories teams.
Yeah.
And it was the Keel Smith bio who was at Comic-Con. He's in it.
I know it was.
And Charlotte Ritchie, who's already been. They've both been in Taskmaster. So it's another Ghost. It's one of the Ghosts.
Me, that guy, and Tom Rosenthal just let you know, had a real good. Yeah. Best friends, actually.
But yeah, so them two just instantly I was like, boom. But even on Taskmaster, when you don't know the contestants, it's still fun.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like you don't have to rely on comedians either. No. Have you seen the ones where they do for New Year, where they just get randoms on?
They had David James on it this year.
Yeah, David James was quite funny. And Martin Lewis. Martin Lewis was brilliant.
Yeah.
This is the thing, but a lot of them are going to be, because a lot of people are funnier when they're not trying to be, aren't they? That's the thing, and that's what you will get.
Well, what's his name was great on it? Richard Osman. You're not a comedian.
We don't talk about him.
No. John don't like him.
Does he not? He's massive in it, Richard Osman.
Yeah. Really tall, man.
Really tall. Probably a really nice guy as well.
But that was all I had for news. You said you had some, didn't you? Naren had a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go for mine next. I want to be more entertaining than mine.
I don't know about that.
So, sadly, we did discuss this mildly before the pod because you always ruin everything.
Obviously, the Oscar nominations are out, but you don't want to see that. You want to see the couches, which was last week. Get on that.
Oh, yeah, how wrong were the Oscars, by the way, compared to the couches?
Yeah, no, we nailed it.
Talk about being brought off. Next, we'll have people slapping each other on stage.
We were a lot more in line with the Razzies, to be fair. I think that was very similar.
Yeah, we had a lot more worse performances than best.
Yeah. Okay, so what has been nominated for 13 Oscars?
Emilia Perez. People are kicking off about.
Oh, sorry, it's a non-English language film, so it's not a foreign film. I do apologise, I gave some shit before the pod.
Yeah, but it has got English in it.
Right, listen.
No, because...
No, you must be more important than... Let me just read who...
No, what I mean is, because like Kneecap,
website, yeah.
Kneecap was going to be nominated for that.
Yeah.
And Best International Feature, and it didn't get voted for either. People kicking off, but...
Sorry, I dropped off. You're talking about Kneecap again.
But apparently, by the way, the band did say if they got nominated for the Oscar, they would flash their arse on screen live during the Oscars.
That'd get cut.
Yeah, you're not being voted. Carry on, sir.
Would you... I can ask you... I'm just going to ask you quiz questions, basically, about this. It's not part of the quiz. Who undergoes... No. Who's in it? Name 2 people that are in it.
Emilia Perez?
Yeah.
Zoe Saldana, Selena Gomez.
Do you know who the other woman is?
No.
Carla Sofia Gascon. No, that's one I asked you. It was nominated for 13 nominations in total, including Best Picture. This breaks the record of 10 nods for a foreign language film.
Parasite.
Set by Something in 2001. You can both go for this. And equalled by Something in 2019.
So it was Parasite in 2019.
Would you like to lock that in?
Was that? No, that's too early.
Ooh, sounds like someone shitting.
2001 Gladiator.
Is Gladiator a foreign film?
What? No. 1 second. A non-English speaking film. Yeah, I forgot when Maximus Aurelius was speaking in fucking German.
I thought you just said it was the top noms. The most amount of nominations. No,
in total for a non-English speaking film.
Sorry, I thought you just meant overall all time.
Amelie for 2001.
Oh, Chocolat.
Good shout, but no. Chocolat? No.
Was it Parasite in 2019?
I can confirm it wasn't. When you zoom in on his face for that next time, by the way, he went, yes. And I got him.
What was it then? Oh.
I will give you a clue. It is the name of a football team.
United?
No, that would have been a good one, though, but no. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Francisco Totti played his whole career there.
Oh, fuck. AC Milan? No?
Roma.
Oh, shit, yeah. I thought Parasite got more nominations.
2001. Your
no,
dad will be fuming with you.
Was it Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
It certainly
you
is.
You do
yeah.
realise that is not a Bruce Lee film. We've had this whole conversation on the pod before.
It's not a Bruce Lee film.
It's about
Crouching
Bruce Lee.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon, isn't it? It's the one with all where they can fly and shit. You googled it.
Oh my god, I did.
And I owed you so hard.
I've done this wrong twice.
Do not do that again. I can't even remember what episode that was back, but if you have listened to this podcast while we've gone,
I hope there's people listening to this don't go down this road, Beej. Don't go down this road.
It was basically because we did an overrated film section on Instagram, and someone said that, and he went, "Yeah, I agree. Bruce Lee's shit." And then I went, "It's not a Bruce Lee film."
What was it?
You've mugged yourself right.
This was
there.
Enter the Dragon or Way of the Dragon. We had this whole conversation.
That's it.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon's Michelle Yeoh. You know who she is?
Yeah, she's in that everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So Kneecap and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in the first 5 minutes. Get your bingo cards out, guys. Let's
and you
do.
need Spider-Man, No Way
Spider-Man.
Home, Top Gun Maverick, and we've done the
And
lot.
The Dark Knight.
Was that all the news you had then?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I feel like someone died.
Trump had his
Somewhat
inauguration,
Lynch. Somewhat
whatever
Lynch.
it is.
Somewhat Lynch.
David Lynch,
David
died,
Lynch.
Which apparently did something to do with something.
A lot of people were upset about it because he's a different kind of filmmaker. He's got
Apparently he's a real nice guy as well, I think.
Yeah, he was meant to be dead sound. He
Bit
did
like-
the first version of June, which was different. Should we?
I think that's a generational thing because it's like my dad's favourite movie ever, the original.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, fair.
Which is, but I think he read the books as a kid
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, no, I've heard people that read the book actually, like Riddle Me This Reviews, who obviously hosted last week. He prefers, I think, the original film, but he's read the books. He hates the new versions because of he's read the books.
So John Beekle, fan of the pod, friend of the pod.
Hashtag bring back Beekle.
Hashtag bring back Beekle. And the
John Scroats.
John of Scroats. Yes, this is the John of Scroats. He is currently reading the Lord of the Rings books, and he's lent me the Hobbit. No, but I've never wanted to read a book more in my life because I love Lord of the Rings. So,
but you are going to read the Hobbit first.
Read the Hobbit. Don't read the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, really?
They're such a hard read.
Oh, really?
It goes into a page and a half, like explaining what a tree looks like. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but
I know what you're saying,
they're a tough read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
I tried it with Game of Thrones and I struggled.
Yeah.
And I know like some of the bit where they're describing the dresses and stuff. And I'm like, don't.
Yeah, it just goes on. Hobbit, because it was not written for kids, but it was written for a younger audience, much easier.
I've got the Hobbit as well.
Oh yeah,
the book.
I think I've got mine now. Okay, well, thank you for that advice.
What news did you have, Aaron?
Over to Aaron.
I mean, we got to talk about Musk, right? Doing the Nazi salute.
Fucking hell, yeah.
So,
did you hear, by the way, before this, did you hear that Nazis have disowned him? They said, no, we don't want anything to do with him. And it's like, he's meant to be doing a bad thing.
So I've not seen anything of this. So I don't really watch any kind of news or anything proper. I just see little memes. So I've seen something to do with the Nazi salute. And there was someone also saying Superman doing this as well. I've seen some posts.
Yeah, because but Superman doesn't have.
But then I've seen someone else saying,
fist.
no, if you watch his speech, it's near enough. Pretty much, it's like Dwight Schrute when he's doing his his power ones. Because it's all like this. It's all like I am.
Well, he's addicted to ketamine.
Oh, what?
Musk is apparently
really?
We're going to get shut down by the way.
Allegedly.
Good job we're not on Twitter.
Allegedly.
Well, I think Elon Musk has got bigger fish to fry.
Well,
yeah, but yeah, so.
Is he meant to be keted? Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. And so, like, a lot of his erratic behaviour is because of that.
Isn't Trump? I think everyone's basically saying because obviously Trump's even starting to go like, "What is this guy doing?"
But it was the fact as well on the videos that he did it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's all right. It's only done it once." Then boom, turns around, does it again.
Does it again at the presidential seal as well? It's
what is it? A fully Nazi salute?
Well, they're arguing because he starts it in his heart, and in his speech he's saying, I'll take your heart or into consideration, or thanks for giving me your heart. So he starts it there. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, like chucking it.
But then the palm is flat, and then he turns around and does it again at like nobody. There's no one behind him. So.
Well, we've just had a power cut. So we're going to finish. I think that might have been something to do with us talking about the Nazi salute. But We're not going to look too far into it.
Elon's he's monitoring us.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I told you.
That was a bit weird. So we're going to move on from the Nazi salute quickly.
And
And the ketamine comments. No.
Allegedly. There's the whole obviously Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni beefing with
Still
each other.
going?
Yeah, still going. They took, Blake and Ryan Reynolds took a gagging order out of him on him yesterday.
Gagging order?
Yeah, to basically stop him talking about, because obviously he released all that deleted scene.
Yeah, he released the messages and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, so.
Has there been some bad messages?
She said something about his nose size, didn't she? Like, why don't you get that sorted?
Yeah, they're full on beef.
But then there's like.
But then if he's been being as bad as he's been, that's a fair comment.
Yeah, I think obviously.
Well, we don't know, do we?
We don't know. The truth probably lies somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But you'll never know.
It's bad, isn't it? Because the worst thing is that other guy, I mean, he seems like a bit of a dick, but the whole world's going to be team Ryan and Blake, so.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not. There's a big anti-Blake thing.
There's a lot of anti-Blake thing because of the way she marketed the film, but if everything that went on is true,
because
then
of him, you
couldn't stand it.
But there's still, but I think there is still some anti-Blake things. Like everyone says she's a bit of a bully and stuff. But I mean, we can't comment. We don't know, do we?
No, and
because the big thing is he tried to release texts that were set after she said the sexual claim thing, where he was being sexually inappropriate. Yet then she invited him to a trailer while she was breastfeeding. Now, someone's being sexually inappropriate. You wouldn't invite them to your trailer.
You wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, unless she was still trying to
say that in the text.
Yeah, unless she's still trying to be a good co-worker.
She was pumping salt, not breastfeeding.
Or you're trying to create a situation where, do you know what I mean? Like hoping that he'll say something or something so you can go, I was breastfeeding, doing one of the most beautiful things in the world, and he made a comment of mine.
Yeah. Oh,
how lovely my tet looked. My teeth.
I don't think we should go into it too much. But
no.
I mean, the whole thing that he tried to say, Nice Paul was modelled on him was funny though.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, that's right.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, why not? It's a good character.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So we'll do a bit of bid and bang.
Okay.
And, obviously, Aaron will edit that in.
Are we covering what I've been watching?
You do a bit of that.
The Night Agent 2 came out yesterday. Banging. Anyone that's watched it, season 2, sorry, will be all over it.
Never heard of it.
I watched a foreign film.
Helps.
Las Palmas.
No.
Bosh, remembered it. That's a series. Get back. Thank you, young man. Las Palmas was a series about
earthquakes.
Natural disaster. It was kind of good. And when somebody's building up well, and then it just spoils it by 2 moments of where you like just kill them off. Because they'd killed someone off earlier on, and you're like, oh, this is getting interesting. And then literally
Twister style.
Yeah. What else did I watch the other day?
Under Paris.
Yeah.
Tell me, which is the shark film on Netflix.
Yeah, but is that the one where she? Was it Las Palmas?
I mean, it sounded terrible from the description. So
someone got crushed by rocks in one of these films, and she trapped her leg. And honestly, this was quite good. This is where I can't remember which one it was now. Sorry, it's all a blur. Sorry.
I mean, it'd be nice to know the film title.
Sorry for spoilers. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You need to know.
I mean, the people.
And it traps her ankle, yeah. So she gets it out, and it like a boot's gone and it's grinded loads of her skin. It's pretty bad. And you're like, but she's got away. But by the way, tunneling, that makes me, I'm a bit not claustrophobic, but it makes me hot. All that's horrible, by the way, when you just, anyway, no word of a lie, second later, bosh, 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 you see a helmet cave in, and you literally, like, she's not just crushed, but it's just funny, because you literally are like, she's got away. She was always going to, it's that kind of film.
You're rooting for her, because you think she's...
And then suddenly you would say, like, fucking Jesus, man. And then Under Paris was just attractive people trying to make a film that was based on sharks. That was really, sorry, that's not a good description. It wasn't bad. It wasn't necessarily bad. I've seen the description, it said the best film since Jaws, I think. So the best shark film.
Every shark film says.
Yeah, and literally, and I was like, I genuinely would rather watch the Megalodon. Meg again.
The Meg.
I didn't mind Jason. I like Jason.
I haven't watched Meg 2. Apparently that's crap. It's not as
Is that where they walk across? Have you seen it, Meg 2? There's one where they're in suits and they're walking across to get to this, and then you're just there like, ooh, they're walking like across the bottom of the ocean. It's all a bit like, come on, guys.
What's the one with Chris Jericho in? Is that Shark Attacks?
I watched Shark Attack 3. I haven't watched it.
Is that the one where he says like
John Barrowman in it?
Yeah, is he the one where he goes, how about I take you home and lick your pussy or something?
Eat your pussy or something.
Yeah.
Who does Jericho?
John Barrowman.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just completely.
This
one line makes no sense.
How about I just take you home and eat your pussy?
It just cuts to a
But the best thing about this film is it's so bad, it's so public. They use the same shot of the shark eating things, and then they enlarge it when it gets bigger, and it's just like someone's like going in on a jet ski, like and the shark's just
Yeah, and they like flip it as well.
Yeah, they like flip it to go the other direction. So it's like it's not the same thing.
I bet their budget was less than Better Man though.
Probably.
Budget? You mean Takings? Better,
No,
yeah,
budget.
probably
No,
lower.
budget.
Yeah,
I was right.
It probably didn't make as much as Better Man, even though Better Man tanked. But we haven't seen Better Man.
No, sorry. So that's what I've been watching. It's just 'cause I've actually been watching stuff at home. I've not been going to the cinema. And then other than that, it's just
Stop waving your hand in front of the mic.
It's only Sunny in Philadelphia is the only other thing I've been watching.
Well, shall I go on to what I watched at the cinema then, or not bother?
I've got stuff I've been watching.
Oh, yeah, you go, Aaron. You can avoid Steve.
Did either of you watch Skeleton Crew?
I've watched the first episode.
Okay.
I know it's finished now, isn't it? I was waiting to blitz. We watched it with Logan.
What's that about?
It's the Star Wars.
It's basically Star Wars meets Goonies meets Super 8.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, it's good. I liked it.
I like the first episode.
Yeah.
I've not actually got Disney Plus at the minute. That's my issue.
I like the fact they're
actually...
actually...
you want to chuck me?
No, because they don't... Does Disney Plus let you watch it?
Disney Plus it does. Netflix blocks you, but Disney Plus you're alright.
I liked the fact as well that one of the main characters is an actual alien for once. Like the elephant looking one. Yeah. Because I'm like, Star Wars now has just been so human heavy. Yeah. We needed that.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yeah. And now and again they'll give them like,
even
a little weird head and you're like, that doesn't count.
Even like, well, you could say Ahsoka obviously isn't.
See the one with the
human enough.
Tentacle kind of hair, yeah.
Tendrils, yeah.
Oh, well. Dildos.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that when you've watched it then.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
You watched those?
Jude Law's in it as well.
Yeah, Jude Law's the main character.
I thought I looked like Jude Law once.
Does he come into it in the second episode of it? He's not in the first.
It's because I've got receding hairline glasses.
Isn't it the end of the first?
No, they go into space at the end of the first.
Oh, right, yes, the second, yeah.
Sorry about all the spoilers, guys.
They take off into space in Star Wars. How's that a spoiler?
Oh! I didn't know.
It's Star fucking Wars.
I bet there's wars up there as well, isn't there?
Anything else, Aaron?
Traitors?
Oh, I don't want Traitors.
I keep hearing so many people. Is it that good? Yeah, because everyone's.
Yeah, my girlfriend got me into it. This was obviously the final of the current series is tonight.
Because it's every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for like a month.
If it's too in depth, don't explain to me. But can you just explain like the premise?
Have you ever played or heard of Werewolf? Or it's basically like a murder mystery, but you don't know who the murderers are.
Like Among Us?
Yes. It's exactly like Among Us, but...
Yeah, because they tell them at the start, don't they, you're the traitors.
You're the traitors.
And they've got civil out to be in the end.
Oh, so it's that's because I've heard loads of people. I do think I'd like it. That's the thing. If I'm the same as you, where I'd have to have like a partner that persuaded me to. Because I watched something to do with a dating show once, and I've seen this girl.
First dates?
No, it was one where they're in like different rooms.
Oh, that one, and they talk to each other.
Yeah,
and
generally, and even that wasn't even good. But just into it, I need to know because he's a good guy. But she's a bad guy. I don't want him to meet. Yeah. So I might watch Traitors then.
Cool. Yeah, it's
do you know if you're not a traitor? Do you only win if there's no traitors left in the end?
Yeah, so that's the twist.
So you've got to get.
You have to get.
Oh, it's literally Among Us. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If there's one traitor left at the end,
traitor takes all the money.
Traitor takes all the money. Obviously, the traitors can kill people and recruit people.
How are they getting rid of people?
So, in Among Us, you have to vote to kick someone.
Yeah.
At the round table every day, they have to vote to boot someone out who they believe is a traitor. And as they walk out, they say, "I'm a traitor" or "I'm a faithful." And they have to say what they really are. So.
But but can they do anything like sabotaging in camp or anything like that, or are they just purely people talking to each other and you've just got to guess?
Purely people talking.
That's
but obviously, the traitors will throw people under the bus that they want rid of. But there's occasionally the traitors will have tasks to do stuff. I think not this year, but last year they had to poison someone's glass. They didn't really poison it, but they picked it, and that person died over the night. Yeah.
Oh, what makes someone just come in and say you're dead? By the way,
Lucky.
Oh, that actually sounds quite interesting. What's it on?
BBC.
Oh,
Claudia Winkleman, isn't it?
Yeah, Claudia Winkleman.
My mum likes BBC.
Fucking hell.
So bad.
Gladiators is back as well. Don't know if anyone watched Gladiators.
I watched Gladiators 2.
Loves it. I know that's Gladiators.
No, I'm joking. I actually went to see Gladiators when I was a young buck.
I feel like everyone did.
I had the phone finger as well.
My sister did, but I didn't.
I didn't go.
We're on about possibly doing it.
I'm my wizard.
Oh, contenders.
Who's the ref?
Clattenburg.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, I went to see Wolfman. You didn't come because you put me to.
Talking about the wolf in Gladiators was the best.
Yeah, apparently he asked to come back as a host, and they said no.
He is old as shit.
And his son auditioned to be one of the Gladiators.
The 90s are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did Wolfman at the cinema. Me and John on a mandate.
I was honestly going to come, and then
I got pony too. I enjoyed it. A lot of
Oh
people
yeah,
slated
I
it.
genuinely just to let you all know I had an infected tooth all week this week, and Steve was still having a go at me from the cinema. I had to have antibiotics, and I'm having it removed on Monday. So thank
It's
you.
only a tooth. Cinema's just sitting there, bro.
I know, but you weren't going at 2:30.
Toothaches can really fuck you over though.
They were, honestly, mate. I was fucked for the whole weekend.
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron, you
What's
should have
going
seen
on
me.
about-
Oh, I nearly died.
You can't. Nothing you take gets rid of it.
No, honestly, that's why I've got so much naproxen that I'm still taking for no reason.
You're still going to go on about it? Yeah, about that fucking tooth.
Okay.
I asked him, can I take it out? I said, I'll do it live on pod.
And I said yes.
And I'm going to ask the Instagram community if we can.
I
If
didn't
they
think want to
wanna
see that
see
or
it.
not. I did think about doing the old trick from Parks and Rec.
I've never seen it.
The old, have you seen it?
Oh, when he yanks it out. but
So he's already had it taken
removed,
out. Yeah, I might do that and say, and then
Oh.
just go in one day and go, oh, this tooth's really. Oh, I'm just going to get and just do it and see what the kids do. But I think that might cause tears.
Yeah, it might freak him out a little bit.
Yeah, I might not.
Don't press it. Just because you've got the sound, not got the soundboard, don't mean you have to play with that.
I wanted to do it later when we're about to do the quiz without you two knowing, and then do the light go boom.
Dim the lights, millionaire style.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolfman, I enjoyed it. Gave it 7 out of 10, so it would have been a bank, but obviously I've left a ticket inside, so we'll bank it whenever. I preferred it to Nosferatu, even though it seems like everyone else is doing the other way.
Without spoilers, what is the storyline?
When man gets bit by a werewolf.
Well, that's not good. What else happened?
So basically,
I assume he hunts people.
So his dad dies. So he goes back
Thrilling.
to where he grew up in Ohio. Can't remember. Where it
Oh,
was.
yeah, now
Nice
we're talking.
wilderness place,
Midwest.
Midwest. When
I don't
they're
know if it
when they're driving this U-Haul truck to get all the stuff from the house.
Is Ohio a bit Midwest?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Mate. I'm sorry.
Sorry, carry on.
It crashes because they see someone in the road, so they veer off the road. They crash.
Love it.
Then basically they've got someone who told them how to get to their dad's house because he hasn't been back since he was a kid because his dad was like the start is a flashback where him and his dad get attacked by the werewolf tries to attack him and his dad's very on him like army style regime.
Oh, yeah.
So then basically the werewolf comes down, eats this other dude that's in the car with him who's trying to give him directions, and then he gets like scraped on his arm as he tries to shut the door of the U-Haul truck to get closure.
Okay, yeah.
Then they get to the dad's house. Through the whole film, the other werewolf is still trying to get in, which is quite cool, as he slowly transforms.
Oh, so the other werewolf is chasing
Yeah,
him.
and
Right,
it's
okay.
his daughter and his wife and him in the house.
Okay, now I get it. Bit of
So
a thriller.
he's
Bit of a
slowly-
thriller.
Yeah, so it's the guy who did
Bit of a
it's
cat
by the
and mouse,
director
some
who
would say.
did The Invisible Man. I don't know if you've seen that, the one with Elizabeth Moss,
This came
which
up,
was
This
fantastic.
came up the last episode as well.
Yeah, probably did.
I think I got confused with Hollow Man.
Yeah.
I was about to say I'm thinking of Hollow Man.
No, Invisible Man is obviously because these are all Universal properties. So you know the Dark Universe.
Oh,
Hollow
they
Man-
never went anywhere.
Is Hollow
Yeah.
Man Kevin Bacon?
But these are the new version. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen, but obviously the new Universal Park has got a whole land dedicated to all
Well, this is
stuff.
what I was going to say because I liked the fact that the Wolfman actually looked more like the traditional Universal Wolfman.
Okay.
Like it doesn't try and make him a full werewolf. It had too many endings. Like it should have just stuck to one, but it seemed to go through these 3 different endings and tapped on the end. But I enjoyed it. It did werewolf vision as he was changing. Like it would go to what he saw, and it was quite cool. But then it overused it at the end. You're like, great, no. But
Do we have werewolves in England? Or with Great Britain? UK? No.
werewolves don't exist.
No, not werewolves, wolves. Sorry, wolves in general.
They released a load in Scotland the other year.
They did, didn't they? Because it helps bring down everything else, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
they're
Keep
trying,
on top of
they're
everything.
trying to rewild a
Yeah,
load
so
of
just
stuff.
I didn't mean
Foxes,
werewolves.
don't
Delete that. I meant
That's,
wolves.
the funny thing is, after I went to see this film, you made that same comment as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Your brain is broke, mate. Gone.
Fair. Everyone else has gone. How have they took this
Someone's
long to
gonna
realise?
watch this and
How has it
diagnose.
took 20 episodes to realise
Get a
this?
guy who knows what's wrong with him.
That's
Imagine
so
that.
bad.
Someone went, oh, by the
Sorry,
way, I think
guys.
you've got a tumour.
Fucking Jesus.
It's that effective too.
Imagine that. You, at least you'll go. At least.
How long has he had that fucker for? Because he's been a moron for that many years.
The most thing is, you two are going to go viral and be like, look at this guy, find out he's going to die live on pod. It took it quite well, to be fair. Oh.
Right, shall
So,
we
werewolf,
go?
good. 7 out of 10.
Wolfman, 7 out of 10.
Wolf wrestler, what are you rating him? Gladiator?
Oh, he's a 9. He was like the best
He
gladiator.
was,
by
he
far
was,
the
wasn't
best
he? Yeah, he was a
character.
proper bad. Do you know what the best thing is as well? When you were a kid, you were like, he's actually a bad man.
Was it Wolf and
You
Jet?
could tell he was literally laughing half the time when he was doing it. He was just
Well, they've got someone that does that this time in
I hate
Gladiators now.
Yeah, do you get the feel? Because I watched.
Viper.
Yeah, that's it. I watched an episode last week, but you get the feel that like he's clearly an independent wrestler.
Yes.
Because the way he's
yeah,
acting
yeah.
on the mic and stuff, he's like clearly, I'm a big time heel or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's Legend, isn't it? He's quite good at because he's like the cocky one.
Yeah.
The new gladiators. And if you actually watch his like Facebook videos, he's not the nicest guy in the world. So he's like proper putting out.
That must be so cool.
Yeah.
Bit like me, really.
Well, that's the thing. You want to in wrestling. You want to watch the heels. You want to. You know, the heels are the best thing about it.
You need proper bad.
It's mad, though, isn't it? When I watch, sorry, I know. We've got plenty of time. See, when I watched wrestling when I was younger, you see, you didn't realise, did you? Because, like, say, I love you, Jeff Hardy, and all you boys, like you, the Rocks, and everyone that was good guys.
Yeah.
But you don't realise till you're older where you go, but they were only good because the bad guys made them, like, as in, you made them hate them. So when they actually won, you were like, yes, he's got the little.
And then when you're older, you only wanted the bad guys.
Yeah, literally. Because Triple H, I saw when I was younger, I hated him. But then I was like, but he's doing his job right then. Yeah. And like, now I'm like, yeah, he was so good.
Yeah. The way they do it, so they do what they can to get you to boo them.
Literally, yeah. That's it.
So, should we move on to the Instagram submission for the horrible cinema experience they've experienced?
Oh, yeah, can I just tell mine quickly? Just because it's not really cinema rate, but I need to get it out. We went not long ago, and I went to go to the toilet. I think I might have said it on the pod, you know. I did actually, I might not bother. And basically, I went to go into the toilet. Have you been to Cineworld? I'm sure you have. They've got like 3 urinals. And
Hinkley, yeah, of course I have.
So some guy had stood in the middle one and chucked his coat down on the floor behind him.
That's grim.
Honestly. So I've walked in and just been... sorry about off the mic then. I walked in and just went like... to the point where you're like... I can't really... It was that spread out. Yeah, it was that spread out. I was like, I've got to walk over it to get to one of the urinals. So I just pissed on his coat and left. No, I didn't really, but I literally just had to wait by the... Like, to wash my hands. And
yeah, it'd get splashback on it.
I can't understand why you'd want to just either hang it up or put it on. Like...
Or like sling it over your shoulder.
Or put it on the sink. I'd rather put it on the sink than anywhere near the floor.
Yeah, literally, that's my... I think I've generally put
my
jacket on the
seats
sink.
outside, like chucking on them.
Or if you're like with someone, ask them to hold it for you.
This is the only thing, and then when I think someone else, maybe someone was in...
the dad?
No, but it was similar kind of vibes. That's what I mean. Because when the guy left the toilet, I think he was with someone else, I could tell they were both a little bit, not special. I don't want to say special, I'm not mocking special people, but they were fucked. They made me look like Stephen Hawking. No, not anymore. Wrong reference.
Right, let's move on to
Albert Einstein.
Instagram community suggestions. Well, not suggestions. Their experience of a horrible cinema experiences. Now, we've got some that are proper stories that are mad, and we've got some, I'll start with, that are just straight up, they went to see a film, they hated it.
Yep.
I mean, that's not really the point.
Horrible as in, like, you'll see with one of them why it's a horrible cinema experience.
Can I just say again? I want to say a positive one. Just because you said that.
Even though we're doing
I hated Alien Romulus. Hated the film. Experience was insane.
Yeah, because it was a great cinema.
It was great cinema, the popcorn bucket, and everything. It was just a real nice experience. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that, I genuinely think that would have been the day I just
died.
Put a bullet in you, yeah, and cinema. But yeah, the experience was generally really good, but the actual film was shit.
So, at filmholics_set said, definitely the Crimes of Grindelwald for me. The entire theatre was empty and the film was boring as hell. So that's the third.
Yeah, I think I've only seen the first 2.
I've only seen the first one. I gave it and
I think not Johnny Depp. It's not Johnny.
Yeah,
Depp.
it's when he got his sackage.
Yeah, it is a shit film. Terrible.
I always find if like in an empty cinema as well, you do sort of lose something.
You do lose a bit of something because I think you're already questioning yourself, going, "Well, this is clearly shit because no one's here." So you already got.
It's horrible because you want a crowded cinema because you want the experience together, but you also want a crowded cinema so that you want a less cinema because you don't want the distractions of people being noisy and dicks.
Yeah, you want a 50-50.
But I think I also like the idea. I think I like the idea if I'm watching a comedy, people to laugh as well when I laugh, to know that it is funny. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
because you're just laughing on your own in the cinema. I'm just going to feel like a right nut. Yeah. And I've got quite a monstrous laugh.
And horrors, you always want people in there. Someone else shoots you like, fuck.
A little gas.
And that comes up on the big story. So listen for that. So 3 people said this film was just horrible experience. The Last Jedi. And they were
That was the second one.
Yeah, it's the terrible one. They were Luke Rota 1, the Rogue Reviewer, and Cooper_Films_Reviews. But he did add, I was watching The Last Jedi with loud giggling teenage girls a row ahead of me, and it annoyed the hell out of me. So Cooper_Film_Reviews. I don't know if he actually liked The Last Jedi or not. I didn't like Luke Rota and the Rogue Reviewer. I went at midnight and it was a terrible experience.
Yeah, I did the same thing for Rogue One. I went with Paul Lavender, actually. You did a pod with him.
Yeah, he came on the pod.
The
audio only
with him,
episodes.
we had about 4 or 5 beers before because it was at midnight showing at the White Bear. It was, and then basically I just wasn't really with it and wasn't concentrating. I remember really enjoying what I watched. I just kept dropping in and out of consciousness. I think I was a bit tired. So yeah, it does make a difference.
Showings are hard
Midnight
these days.
Yeah, especially when films get longer and longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think midnight showings as well. I feel like surely you can just do a bit of a rule where you're like, look, we're just gonna slip it in for 10 o'clock instead.
Even if you fucking started the adverts at 11:30, so it's dead on midnight.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
but like you say, yeah. So this is one. What we went to see one. I'm pretty sure it was 2 or 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And like I say, by the end, you're not looking forward to the end. You're wishing for it.
You're looking forward to your bed. That's what you're looking forward to.
And like I say, then you go back and you look back and you're like, you kind of have to watch it again. So it's a bit of a waste in the end because you're a bit like, I got the concept of it, and no one can spoil it for me, but I didn't actually enjoy it for what it was. If that makes sense.
I mean, I remember walking out of The Last Jedi. Obviously, I'm a big Star Wars fan, feeling very deflated.
That bit with Leia in space, man, just fucking killed me. I was
nothing wrong with the idea. The execution was just.
It looked shit. I don't even think a Jedi should be able to just float in space and survive.
Oh, is that what she did?
Yeah, because she just floats back to the ship.
I watched it on my laptop, you know.
Like all the Guardians of the Galaxy can't, can they? Like they all get sucked in space, and it's like, and they're technically superheroes. Which, let's be honest,
Star-Lord lived twice, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was dying.
Yeah.
Like she was just like,
but
that stupid fucking. And I was like, I'm not trying to be funny. She's died in real life. That could have been a brutal scene if you just saw Leia fucking float away in space.
I thought that's what they were doing.
Yeah, I did, and that's when I was like, fucking, it was Kylo that technically killed her. I was like,
it would have been a nice tribute as well, really, to her. Like, no, as in like, just to
the tribute they arguably did was the best thing about Rise of Skywalker. Was the only thing they did was probably.
Oh shit! Last Jedi's second one.
Yeah.
I fucking.
The problem with Rise of Skywalker as well is because they shoehorned her in by using existing deleted footage. It kind of they were stuck when it comes to writing scenes.
And then she basically just did Yoda's death.
Yeah.
One of the most underrated things that have ever been made, a shoehorn. You know, if you've got a tight pair of shoes, a shoehorn is a godsend.
You are so old now.
We're all in our mid-30s. But yeah, as soon as you get a bad back, a big long shoehorn from IKEA.
Oh, mate, honestly, football training.
Can we move on to this now?
Oh, wait then.
Carry on.
I've actually just had a message. Oh, Cameron Clark's finally made that turn. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know.
Anyway.
That's just for Cameron when he listens. Sorry, guys.
@_rank_it_up said, again, another film that he just went to see, and it was his worst cinematic experience, Jurassic World Dominion.
I've not watched any since the first one where the woman gets picked up by a pelican and
drops
such an unnecessarily gruesome death. Someone that was just a bit annoying.
Just Jurassic World.
Is that? Yeah, that's before they start. The balls end up in the water, right? That they're in.
Yeah.
Jurassic World Dominion's the last one where it's all about hornets. It's like massive hornets.
I don't think I've seen
And
any.
Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, and I can't remember her name. Will come back.
Do you know how young she was in the first film, by the way?
Say again.
You know how young she was?
Yeah, she was like 15 years, 20 years younger than Sam Neill.
Yeah,
they're playing romantic.
In Jurassic World 1.
It blows my mind with a lot of ones like that when you look at them back. Because there's obvious ones like, if you can get this film, by the way, it's a good little prize. Anyone listening as well? Sean Connery. Is it Catherine Zeta?
Entrapment.
Oh, I just remember. Do they end up outside on like a balcony, and they have to like scurry across something?
She has to go through the lasers, don't she, in a slinky suit?
Yeah, but she's married to someone much older than her.
Oh, in real life, actually, that's a very good reference.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Michael Douglas.
But yeah, and that's the first time I ever watched a film, because I was just a child, obviously.
Yeah, because you went,
and I went,
big age
I was like, oh my god, you can have a massive age gap rather than just be like the same age.
I don't know if were they meant to be romantic? I haven't seen.
I'm pretty sure they were in it.
It's been a long time since I've seen Entrapment.
But there's been a few. And I've seen it in a few films, but yeah. So
that was around that time.
I didn't realise they were
shit films like the Avengers, not obviously Marvel Avengers.
Yeah.
That one with was that Sean? No, that weren't Sean Connery. Was it
That's why the Avengers film's called Avengers Assemble in the UK.
Next one was Logos Shum said Winchester. Who said it's a 2018 horror film. I couldn't stand it. Don't know what that is, unfortunately. We won't be watching it.
No, it's not. What's it called? Winchester.
No,
I've not heard of it. Do you know? Has no one ever made a good horror, or is there something you're not allowed to do it that's based in a cinema? Do you get what I'm saying? I know Scary Movie touches on it, don't it?
There's a few. Yeah, because Scream 2 has a cinema.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry, yeah, Scream 2. But what I mean is, one that's just purely, especially if you're in there on your or something, and then basically, like, so they're watching a film. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you could really do it. Yeah. So you're in there, and you're going, this could be happening outside, or in the screen next to us.
And that cinema shooting probably put people off doing something.
This is what I mean, and also, or is it too? This is the thing. Is it just one of them where people have always? It's like a faux pas, or don't do it because it would tempt
I don't
people
know if
to
it's got the
tempt
legs.
people to make it happen. Does
So
that
you've
make
got
sense?
the legs for a full movie. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, because you could obviously spread it out through the whole. I think there's worse. Yeah, I was going to say, have you seen Phone Booth?
Die Hard set in an office block.
Yeah, literally.
It was bigger than a fucking cinema screen.
I'll write a film.
There's some pretty big cinemas out there.
Well, yeah, true.
Actually, there's some bangers, yeah. Well, one time I went in the, I think I mentioned before, one time I went in New Zealand as well, where you had like pizza restaurants as you go in it. Like
oh, yeah, they're insane. Like, I went to the
so
one
if you did it one day,
yeah,
I know, like, City World, I know what you mean, because you go, well, you either caught me or you're not.
But then do you lose? No, you could still make it really hard. You couldn't do it in American cinema because they love shouting and laughing overly loud, so it takes it away or whatever.
Do they actually do that, like, notoriously?
Fucking hell, I went to see Thor: Love and Thunder, and the film was shit, and the expert, it was like getting drinks ordered to them and everything during the film. I was like, fuck.
Did you
see that in Florida?
Yeah.
It's weird because I saw the third Guardians in Florida and there's nothing.
Oh, mate.
You
There
might
was
just
just a woman
about
next to
training.
me going like, because every time Thor took his top off, just going, woohoo! I was like,
Yeah.
That is class, though. Oh, look, this is good,
that
though.
it was the
We're
one
talking
in
about bad cinema.
downtown Disney.
Oh, the Disney Springs one, the big
Yeah.
AMC. Yeah.
We're
That's the same one I
talking, we're
went.
talking about bad cinema experiences here.
True.
But there's nothing I'd want more, though, than someone shout, he's behind you, Shaniqua! Like, that would be the best experience.
Don't go in there!
Yeah, don't go in there, girl! Don't go in! That's a scary movie, isn't it? Don't go in there, girl!
What would you say to her if you could see her now, Shorty? Run, bitch! Run! Next one.
I finally understood the best thing about school. Free paper.
What a film. By the way,
And there's a new one coming in there.
you know, I listened to it earlier. I think it might have been a different podcast, and they were on about. Sorry, I know we're on a tangent a bit, but and they were on about films. Like, is there anything like what we had when we grew up? And I was like, there's nothing now. Like when we had the Frat Pack,
Well, that's
Ben
what
Stiller and
they
Will,
do.
Ben Stiller, Will Ferrell, and all them. And
This comedy's dead.
Oh yeah, this is it. But then we also had your scary movies, and your what films are they? Not mock
Spoofs.
spoofs. Sorry, that's the word.
Well,
And all them, like, and Not Another Teen Movie is generally hilarious. Like,
I don't think you could get away with making it now.
well, this is the thing, yeah. Like, someone's going to be affected. Like that. It's just.
Because I
the
watched.
rumour is that they're doing the next scary movie is going to be like Hereditary and stuff like that they're taking a piss out of.
I can see
See,
that.
but I've not.
But
So I've not seen. So I've not
So
seen.
you know
after
what the problem with
Scary
Scary
Movie 3 or 4,
Movie
probably.
is? They've got the perfect facts is that they've done these new Scream films
Yeah.
and that they could do like within the Scary Movie
Yeah,
film, like,
yeah,
with
yeah.
reboot, like this is a sequel to the original Scary Movie film.
Yeah, I do.
Like
That.
continue because it's the two brothers are actually coming back. The
Wyan
Wyan
brothers. Oh,
So-
they're doing White Chicks 2 first.
I don't think they'd do that.
No,
I
That'd
don't
be,
think
that'd
they'd
be
do
a
that.
terrible move.
no, I'm pretty sure they like announced it,
Did they?
and because I think that's when everyone was going. It was. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
Google
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, sorry,
That's easy,
I might
but
be getting
I'll
shot
quickly
now.
then while he Googles that. At Dolphin Reaper _ film said Transformers last night. My response was I don't really like any of them, mate, unfortunately, but
It's
They
on.
said
It's
that
on
one was
either Netflix
especially
or Amazon,
bad.
and I'll be honest with you, my little finger hovers over it now and again because I like the Transformers. I like Josh Duhamel, and I know he's the only one that's really left standing. Is it Mike Wahlberg?
Mike Wahlberg comes into it now.
I like Mike Wahlberg, but
No Sheila Buff or Megan
I know they're not.
Fox,
So I like them basically. Is what I'm saying. So I may end up watching it. I know you don't like anything.
Yeah, but he said that one's shit. So
Oh,
probably skip
sorry,
that
no. So I won't watch it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That's the whole point of this conversation.
What you
It's
do,
not
Aaron?
confirmed, but like the Wyans have
Solid
expressed their
rumours.
desire to do
To
it,
do
but
it.
it's not confirmed.
I'm only watching it. If
I
Terry
wouldn't
Crews
honestly
comes
be
back.
surprised. You know,
I
if
mean,
they
Terry
have-
Crews has said he wants to do it. As
Yeah.
well.
Has it?
I wouldn't be
Um,
surprised, you know, if they have to change the name or something so it's not White Chicks or two.
Probably.
Not that we'd kick our we.
Like I was saying, like
Sorry.
people. I think that like not that people would get offended, but everyone's worried about potentially offending
Do
somebody.
you know what it'd be as well? It'd be because it's not even. It's because when
It's
if
just
they
too hard
did it,
these days
too many
not to
people.
offend.
Too many people would go. The uneducated people would go. How are they allowed to do that? But we're not allowed to do black. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
and you'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
because that's got. We've had nothing in the past, and like,
Yeah.
and people are too stupid, aren't they? That's the thing. They're just too stupid to know that, like, and how the world works, basically.
Yeah.
But again, my main problem would it be was it's just another comedy where it's too late, too little, too late. Like,
Yeah.
You know, Dumb and Dumber 2 and all these films.
Yeah.
Like, comedies don't like even Anchorman 2 left it too late.
Yeah.
Next one. At President _Van _Glitch said the Emoji Movie. I cannot believe I wasted my money on that. And I can concur that is one of the worst films ever because Logan has all of a sudden become obsessed with it on fucking Netflix
Oh, really?
and watched it like 7 days running. And I wanted to.
I got confused and I thought you meant Pixels because
Pixel's all right.
Pixels has it's one of them where it's not a good film. Don't get me wrong.
Peter Dinklage saves it.
Yeah, but who's the woman in it? I love her. Kate Beckinsale.
No, it is an M. Melissa Summit. Google that. Pixels.
Not
Cast.
McBride. Is it? Sorry,
No,
Aaron.
not Melissa. Oh, no.
But no, sorry, but she's fit by the way. That's
Michelle
why.
Monaghan. I want to say.
Oh,
From Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Drum roll.
Something along that.
Nice. Well played,
I'm good,
Steve.
I'm
That's
good,
good.
I'm good. Name 2 more actors in it. That's not Adam Sandler.
Oh shit.
Not Kevin James.
What? No.
The guy that
Sean
played-
Bean.
I don't know. That's not on my list.
He's the army guy in England.
And who's the other guy? The big voice actor.
It's
The guy that voices
Josh Gad.
Yes, Josh.
£100, please. You said.
No, I didn't say that. Right, next one. At Daxuta
By the way,
said.
like Pixels, we'll never watch the Emoji Movie. Thank you.
At Daxuta_Weeb says, I went to see John Wick Chapter 4, the second viewing. There was an annoying drunk guy in the cinema at the same time, and then my friends would join in being noisy. So I think
his friends?
Yeah, so it was like just ruining the experience.
So did he
But
say?
luckily, he said it was my second viewing.
So yeah.
So it's like, I'm not, the first.
Do you know
viewing
what's
was
really
good.
make me laugh? You're watching John Wick, and there's a drunk guy there, by the way. He started shadowboxing, or then did that roll down the stairs. He just does it down the stairs. Imagine how actually funny that would be.
Can you not just stay
We used to have a guy at work, yeah.
Do not press that mute button. I will
not,
break your neck.
We used to have a guy at work called Junior, and he used to do it. He used to do shadowboxing in the middle of the night, like at night shifts. He's just a clown, man.
Oh,
Do you know what he used to say? Is his brag? This isn't a place. He used to live in. He used to say he was the second hardest in his school. This guy, was mid-30s.
What a weird brag.
This guy was mid-30s, but he was trying to brag so hard, but he was still scared that the first hardest would find out.
That's someone that peaked at school.
Literally, honestly. Yeah. And he was one of them, but he wasn't. But it was just so funny that he said the second, like he was worried he'd be around, like, what did you say? I was the hardest.
I love you.
I love you. Honestly, it was, what a clown, though.
At CinemaCheck_, who obviously hosted the best movie last week,
Lovely, yeah.
said, watching Tar. It's my worst because it was just so damn boring. Which was Kate Blanchett from
Just a couple of head shakes
She
around the room
plays,
just for the audio listeners.
I've not watched it. It was up for awards. He said it was shit.
Well, that's good. This is actually quite good because it means anything that someone potentially said watch, and these guys are saying, I'm just going to go on these and go now.
Yeah.
Another one that hosted last week at movie_rating_and_ranking said Wreck-It Ralph. This is an annoying movie for me because I don't hold any nostalgia for it. So I don't think it's a video game guy.
No. So, honestly, I'm completely on board with this. I tried to watch it. I've heard it's great.
You've seen Wreck-It Ralph, surely?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, first one. Second
I
one.
wasn't as. I don't think I'm the same as him. I didn't have really Sonic when I was younger. I know that's not. Sorry, I know
Sonic is in it.
Oh, okay, but I'm just collectively saying.
Yeah.
Who's the big bear thing? Monkey.
Donkey Kong.
Sorry, that was bad. I do apologize. So literally, I've never played a game with him in it. Does that make sense? Mario, I only played a couple of games.
Yeah.
Mine was. I did play Sonic on the Sega. Other than that, I was just FIFA kind of thing. So I didn't have. So I started watching it. And generally, I agree with that. Where because of that, I was a bit disconnected to it as well. I was
Yeah,
like,
if
this is
you-
The
just
second one is shit, though.
Second one's terrible, yeah, but on that, yeah, if you're not a big gamer, then a lot of the
Yeah,
nuance,
yeah,
the
yeah, honestly,
nuances and stuff will
like
go
I said, I mean, from when I was younger, mine was literally Spyro, the
Crash.
Rugrats game, Micro Machines, which I still hold the record on Steve Sega for, and
Crash.
yeah, and we had Crash Team Racing. We had Crash Bandicoot, but I didn't even play that because I had brothers, we were always on the racing games and the competitive FIFA and stuff. That makes
FIFA
sense.
97 where you could run away from the keeper.
FIFA 97
Ref.
where you could play indoors.
Oh, yeah.
Mama! And because I was a young lad that didn't know how to play properly, it just meant I could boot it as hard as I could against the walls and hope it went in. Guess what? Never fucking did.
That's how I play now.
How do you play yesterday, Steve? What's the next one?
Yeah, let's move on from that swiftly. QV302 said, Evil Dead Rise movie was great, but everyone in the theatre kept fucking talking through it. I didn't enjoy the film, to be fair. So the first scene is incredible and then it goes downhill massive. But it is so annoying people talking now, man. I don't need to go on my
Is it getting worse, do you reckon? You
Yeah,
think it's getting worse, don't you?
100%. I've had so much
I don't
recently.
get that many bad experiences. I think that's because
You remember Long Legs?
I'm an imposing figure and I go up to every single person as I go in and say, silence today.
You remember
Silence.
Long Legs? You were closer to them
Yeah.
people, and I was
Oh,
fucking fuming.
no,
But we did say she did leave because she was actually that scared.
Yeah.
But afterwards, they had to leave because she. couldn't
No,
leave.
and I
Really?
am joking. But do you know what I think it only could come down to? My hearing's not great.
True.
Does that make sense?
So
So you
if I
just
put-
don't
remember-
even realise what's going on around
Your
you.
memory's shit as well, so you
Yeah.
probably have.
I had a really bad experience.
The
The only one I remember is when we went to watch, and I think this was my second time, and Dave came with us to watch Jackass 4, or what the latest one, 4.7.
Jackass Forever.
That's the one. So yeah, and there was just some gypsies behind us, and they were talking a little bit, and they were
Can't
kind
say
of
that.
moving a bit. You can say gypsy.
There you go.
Can't say
Travellers.
pikers. Oh, can you not?
No.
The Gypsy's bad as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they literally are.
No,
Right.
Yeah, but there's
Travellers.
problems.
Travellers.
Oh,
is what
Travellers.
So when I
So,
say
you know,
pike,
last
so
week
we're
when
going to have to
you
leave
gave me
pikeys
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Or we could leave pikeys in.
No.
Leave it in. ain't no one going to do us over this.
Yeah, they don't own laptops or podcasts.
Fucking hell. Fury, we're going
This
to
is
get
so
offered
bad
out
as
for
well.
Tommy Fury.
This is so bad.
With
I'm
Tommy
really
Fury.
sorry.
I'll fight. Tommy, you fight.
No, so this
Tommy
is,
Fury was in Hinkley not
this
that
is-
long ago.
was it?
He was at the what's the handsome cab?
Oh, handsome cab, yeah.
He was in the pub, yeah.
No, and as much as I do jest, because pikeys is what they say in Snatch, and it's really bad. Is that right?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago when they said it.
Oh, so it's all right now.
No,
So we can keep saying pikeys.
No, it was bad then. It's bad now, it wasn't then.
Okay.
Just move on.
So we're not. No, okay.
You had a bad cinema experience because there was
No,
good
yeah, but
travellers
it wasn't even
behind
that bad because, and this is what we'll say is that because of the film, as you can imagine, it being Jackass, and you're not following a script, are you, by any
No.
means?
There's no story.
It was
is there?
absolutely fine. Does that make sense? It was a
Yeah.
little bit irritating, but it was definitely livable because you're like,
Because it's comedy as well. Comedy, you get away a bit more because people are laughing and stuff
Yeah.
and joining in.
and because obviously it's like let's not it's a minute scene and then the next minute scene.
So these ones have got a bit more of a story to them. At Real Mass Review said, I went to cinema to see the Royal Tenenbaums, which when I was younger, he'd actually skipped school that day as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the most boring movie
I
I'd
wish
ever
I'd done that,
seen
you know.
in my
We didn't have a
life.
cinema, did we?
No.
Sorry.
It was the most boring movie he'd ever seen in his life, and I might have even fallen asleep. Waste of my $5 matinee money.
Oh,
Royal Tenenbaums is a Wes Anderson
Ben
film.
Stiller.
Yes.
I've heard. Any good?
It's a long time ago. I see it. The only films I really like are Wes Anderson.
What year was it released? 2001.
And Wes Anderson films aren't really. If you're young enough to be skipping school, they're probably not.
I know what you're
not the
saying. Yeah,
target
they're not
audience.
the right kind of crowd. Yeah. Could you just check for me what year that was released? I think it was 2001. I know what film it is. If not, I don't know.
Fantastic. It's the one with is Gene Hackman in it as well.
Love Gene Hackman. You know, is he still alive?
Royal Tenenbaums, 2001.
You heard that right, folks. Never watched it. Still knew the year it was released. I actually think I might be the cleverest man in the womb. Wooed.
Could you never?
Gene Hackman is still alive. He's 94.
Legend. Oh yeah, looked very unwell if I'm not mistaken. Lost a lot of weight,
Oh, I got no.
as you would do. Not sorry. Just clarify. He looks very well for a 94-year-old. He's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Most aren't.
Shall I move on to the next one?
Sorry. Yeah. Just a big fan of Gene Hackman. You know from what film? Behind Enemy Lines.
Good film.
Mm.
At Cinema Ava said, my worst cinema experience was when I was 6 years old. I was about to watch Bambi for the first time. Sounds like a good time, right? Well, this happened on the 5th of December, Krampus Day. As you might not know, I'm Austrian. So 6-year-old me was standing in line to get popcorn with my uncle when all of a sudden a horde of guys dressed as Krampus came into the cinema. They were rattling the chains, ringing their bells, running around, and I almost peed myself. Haha. So I don't know if you know what Krampus is. You could flash a picture.
Yeah,
of Krampus
it's
there.
like the
Anti-Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Red 1,
Yeah,
Santa's
Krampus
brother is Krampus. In
That's
that.
kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what
Obviously,
I think. She's
she's
obviously
obviously, yeah.
and, like, you know.
That's kind of cool, but yet horrifying. Because I can imagine, honestly, as a 6 you'd be
Yeah,
like, that's the worst
You'll be
experience
shitting
ever.
yourself.
But I imagine there's a lot of people in there that really enjoyed it as well, kind of thing.
And there is a horror film called Krampus.
Oh, is it?
Which if that had come out first.
Oh, is it a lot? Is it a lot spookier than I thought? I thought it was quite light-hearted, Krampus. Or is it quite dark?
No. That's they made it light-hearted for Red 1.
Oh, okay.
The original tale is like he stole kids, I think.
A lot
So
of
that's
the
what
Scandis,
I
a lot of
think.
the Scandies and stuff. Like I know they're Australian. I know, yeah, but like, they have some weird, and some of their stuff's quite dark, isn't it?
Yeah,
there's
there's
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and they're like that's the place where most people listen to like black metal as well.
Yeah,
It's-
isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably because it's dark all the time and they get no sunlight.
that's true.
So we've
Very
got-
attractive people, though.
That's true.
Lucky sods.
Something in the water.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 3 more.
I dated a Danish girl.
And
Me
these
too.
are. You too?
Not from here. She was from here.
Oh, right.
From Denmark.
From Denmark.
Yeah, but it wasn't from around here. Anyway.
Well, from around
Fair
there.
enough. We've got 3 more, and these are all from Kieran at the Movies, who hosted last week. He's got a group on there who did collab, and we've just carried on chatting in there.
Yeah.
So the first one is from Aidan Higgins 97. Said, I went to see The Substance, and literally only a group of 3 people was sat a few rows in front of me and myself in the cinema. So it was only him. Guy in the middle passed out as soon as the needles came onto the screen and she was injecting herself. They were Spanish and kept shouting, help, stroke, help. I run down to see the guy and his eyes have completely rolled to the back of his head as he's dripping in sweat. I'm checking for a pulse and thankfully he wakes up just before I considered to give him CPR or anything like that. The guy came back in, we ran the film 10 minutes and gave me some free IMAX tickets.
It's pretty harrowing.
Yeah. There's only you and that group of people, and one of them has a fucking stroke.
That'd put you off for a while.
I feel like they should have known how to deal with that better, rather than having him go down. Fair
Well,
play
no,
to him,
but
to be
you've got
fair.
to think that you've got to wait till the staff can hear you because they're not in the cinema.
Oh, he
are
works
they?
there.
No. He was in the cinema behind these. There's only a group of 3
Yeah, what I'm
people.
saying is, surely they should have been helping him, not he should.
Yeah, the workers. The workers aren't in the cinema screen. Oh, you mean the 2 people?
His mates, yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously they might have been because they're in the situation. They're like, "Fuck, what do
You
we
panic,
do?"
won't
fair
you?
play
If
to
you
him
don't
for
know
going down.
CPR either, you're like, "Fuck, what do? You?
The worst thing is as well, fair play for going down because I know what you'd have done. Shh, shh. And then do you know what he'd done? He'd go, "They're fucking foreign again. Oh, you can't write it." He'd been there going, "I'm out."
Fuck off, you're making me seem so bad.
I know. So I've just called people pikey for the last 20 minutes. I think you're okay.
Yeah, you'll be
And
alright.
he's been on about Nazi salutes. We're fucked in the
Yeah.
podcast. We are fucked.
He said someone else did one, but I'm not going to say his name
True.
anymore because the lights went out.
Yeah, the lights went out.
He's on the power.
Elon Musk is our new Krampus.
Imagine when you said his name, then he just went bosh.
Bang again.
I'd be like, I'm done. I'm
I've
out.
got-
like
go
fucking Voldemort. At Jake.talk said, I went to the midnight screening of Age of Ultron and I fucked my ankle and was on crutches. The cinema in Letterkenny, I'm guessing that's in Scotland, he's Scottish,
That's cool.
you'd come in at the back of the screen and walk down to it instead of coming up from the bottom.
Different.
So I'm walking up and I hobble down on my one leg with my 2 mates and we've spied 3 seats in the back row. But a guy who's come in with us and his mates, like at the same time as him, have also seen them. Anyway, this motherfucker sped up to make sure they got them and just shrugged at me when I went to sit down. So I had to walk halfway back down the cinema on my crutches just to get a seat so I could sit with my friends. So they've sped past
that's
him,
actually horrible.
left him
Yeah,
in
that's
the wind.
pretty
Like, 'cause
nasty.
that's just
Bastard.
there's not one part of me that wouldn't go, let the guy in the crutches go. Like, or not. By the way, his cinema sounds mental.
Yeah, that is the
You
most
come in past
mental.
the screen. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool, though. It's cool that he knows that that's not normal, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's, I mean, some people are just think, because if you grew up, you'd be like, that's not, you'd go to one of ours and go, the fuck?
Yeah, this is weird. I've got to walk up.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
So- Are you ready for the big one?
Yeah, you said this is mental, mate.
This is mental. So this was from Devin, new by art. He's an artist, by the way. Really good stuff on there. Check him out on Instagram.
What sort of
All
art
these.
would you say? I don't need like a word like contemporary or stuff, 'cause I don't know what that means.
Portraits.
Oh, cool. That's the only word I know. Yes.
I had to think what I was going to say. People.
People faces.
So this is madness. So strap in.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I was only a bystander for this. But in the middle of my second time viewing Midsummer in the theatres, everything was going fine. Everybody was relaxing. Then right after the scene where the 2 old people jump off the cliff, some guy shouts up and goes, "What the fuck?" I thought he was just overly dramatic and disgusted with the movie, but nope. Turns out the guy behind him and his girlfriend were getting very frisky during the movie. And he nut so hard, and obviously they weren't covering it well, that he blew his load over his back of his seat, in front of him, hitting the guy who jumped up
my
in the
God.
back of the head and over into his £18 popcorn bucket. The guy who jumped up kicked this guy's ass, deserved if you ask me, so badly that it took like 5 security guys 2 minutes to hold him back, and an ambulance had to be called. I got a free ticket voucher though, and the best entertainment I could have ever asked for that day.
Okay, so a few things. Fair play, that's a ridiculous cum shot if he's got it that far.
Well played for the story.
You're
as well,
quite
that's
close though, aren't you, if you think about it?
Yeah, but to go into the guy's bucket, popcorn, that's...
I do get
that's
how it's
exaggeration,
I get it though.
Oh,
If
you're
it's
uphill
just
as
on-
well.
Yeah, I do get it. And if she's just, yeah, the main thing is, what the fuck? You know that's going to happen. Make sure that's either facing him or in your somewhere in your mouth. I don't want to be crude.
Do it under something.
And yeah, I don't want to be crude. Or do it in your own popcorn. Do it in your mouth. Do something. But you know that's going to go somewhere.
I'd be
The only thing that made me happy about that story is finding out that he just turned around and battered him.
I mean, we'd all do the same. Though,
Literally,
right?
and
if
I
you got
don't-
jizzed on, yeah.
Honestly, the worst thing is there must have been a couple of. Because the thing is for that guy, 'cause obviously this. What's really nice is you've got this from a third point of view. You've not got any. This isn't hearsay. This isn't like telltales. That guy's got to have sat there and gone. He's probably known they're doing something, and that's the worst part. So he's probably actually heard him go like his cum noise, and then witnessed it. And because it's going to take you a couple of seconds to realise what that is, and then you're going to go. Well,
as soon as he's put his hand to the back of his head, he'll be like, "Yeah, you'll know straight
You're
away."
getting
right?
there.
It's
Yeah.
warm.
It's
and then
warm.
also on another
It's a bit salty.
level.
I don't think
Imagine-
he tasted it.
imagine this-
You don't know.
Popcorn.
But yeah,
Imagine the
extra
tense-
salt on his
Yeah,
popcorn.
if you like salty popcorn,
Yeah,
it's
you're all
fine,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Imagine Jesus. Imagine
So-
the 10-second switch around though, from going to oh no, my face. Oh no, stop pummeling me. And his missus must have been there going, this could be my fault, you know.
Yeah.
But that is one of the worst things I've ever heard.
Yeah. Told you it was a good one, though.
Yeah, it was good.
So thanks for that, Devin.
That's one of them kind of thingies where all you do is you just put yourself in them shoes.
Yeah. He's,
hopefully not.
He's an American dude as well, so maybe they just like to get more frisky in the cinema.
I will say, and this is genuine honest truth, I actually have received a blowjob at the cinema. When I was a young man, maybe 19, 20, watching... Come on, Ben, you can do this. I have no idea. Do you know what? I think it might have been Avatar.
No, it was a horror film.
They weren't the only things that blew. Boo. I reckon that was alright.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
But yeah, generally I have.
But that's all I've got.
But I would have also made sure that no one was. There was like no one in there.
Yeah.
I just want.
No, you wouldn't.
I'll tell you what.
I'd say you'd cover it with a coat.
Yeah, you do everything you do to avoid.
I think I'd have to have a near empty cinema. I reckon I could have 2 people spread in the place.
So thanks to everyone there from the Instagram that gave their cinema. That Devin one is obviously horrendous.
It's made me realise how lucky I've really been, because like I say, other than
no, not that's it. More on the 2, you deserve to get knocked out.
Yeah, I've been really lucky, but I've never been cummed on either, would you know?
No, I mean, I've never really had a bad one. I mean, if you go the Odeon and Eton a lot of people will bring KFC in, and it stinks.
Yeah,
because the KFC.
I have snuck a popcorn bucket in there, a chicken popcorn in there though.
Yeah, popcorn's fine. Chicken popcorn, fine. When you're eating there and you're chewing on the
off the bone,
the bone, it's a bit.
Got a fucking bone, not a boneless banquet, it's just a banquet.
Yeah,
talking about the Blake Lively film. It ends with us. Have I said on the pod about my parents there?
Probably.
So I'd gone from work and it started at like 3:30. I finished work at 3. Gone. Got some food from Poundland. I looked on. You look and you're like only 3 people booked in.
This is all you can afford, yeah.
Yeah. And I just went to get a meal deal because I actually do work.
Who gets a meal deal from Poundland?
Because it's close to the cinema.
Some fields.
The Sainsbury's next. I know. Listen, I was running out of time, bro. So I've gone into the cinema and thought, I've got 10-15 minutes here. There's only a few people in there. I can enjoy my food. I'm not out all day. I've walked in.
Did you have smelly food as well?
It was a pasta, so it would have been good.
Like an egg sandwich or something.
But I've got it in the shitty pan because I was like, I don't want to walk in with a meal deal. Do you know, I'm not an animal. I mean, I was doing it just in a bag. Anyway, I walked in. No word of a lie. Lights are down. Film started. It's fucking packed. Literally, I've had to walk.
How long before it started did you book it?
Like that morning, or whatever, like midday or whatever. Honestly, it was. And literally, I was like, I don't know where my seat is. And do you know, because you feel like everyone's looking at you. I've got this shitty little Poundland bag. I literally had to just sit on the one next to the row, like 5-6 rows up or whatever. And generally, and that whole thing made this whole experience a little bit like it just felt rushed and clustered. Yeah, on edge. I felt like I was like, and also I was sitting there going, can I get away with eating a prawn salad? Obviously, I couldn't. So I just didn't eat any of my food either. So I just sat there starving.
A prawn salad is different.
Yeah, prawn salad is different.
Toss in the salad.
But yeah, that was basically my story.
I mean,
weren't very good, but got there.
I hate going into a cinema when the film started anyway. That is awful. That whole shit. I've got to.
I did that coincidentally for the Pokémon film when I was a young man with Stephen Puffer and his mum. And we were late by about 10-15 minutes. Yeah, just a weird. He did a tattoo on me many years ago.
He's a tattoo artist now.
But yeah, that's my only film I've ever really been late to.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever been late to one. I
always make sure pretty good.
Yeah, I'm usually there too early.
Well, the one I did go late to was Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And that was because...
I was there. Oh, yeah.
You weren't? Because I was in Skegness for a start. I was staying in Skegness.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have been there. I've got class.
And we went down to the cinema that was in Mablethorpe or what?
I was going to say, it's not the cinema in the centre of Skeggy, right? Because that is, yeah.
And they showed... The film started at the time. So the trailers were shown before. Obviously, I've never had that in my life.
That's right.
So when we walked in, we were thinking, well, at least the trailers will be going. Now the film and fucking lights were down and the film was like, oh, what the fuck? That's cool though. Like you want to see the trailers, you go a bit earlier to sit down. The film actually starts at the time.
What do you think about it? That's just exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they're not making no one's watching the adverts, so what they're paying for it.
Fair play.
Like funds off of it.
Yeah.
But there's so many adverts. If you just have the film trailers 10 minutes before, you're fine, isn't you? Because fucking every time I'm at Cineworld now, I'm like, oh yeah, look, this film's about to start. No, because we're not at the Pepsi Max advert.
Yeah, and that cinema tune. Wah, 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 wah.
Exactly.
Do you know what I hate? When I go to the cinema, I go a lot, obviously, and I will start going again this year. It's when you're seeing the same adverts for it every time, though, and you are a bit like.
And it's not just the same adverts. You see the same trailers.
Yes, absolutely. So like, obviously Deadpool. I really like the film generally. Deadpool vs Wolverine, but I knew the trailer off by heart by the end of the year. I was like,
when you start quoting trailers, isn't it?
That's when you know you're going too much.
But Aaron, your friend runs a cinema.
He does,
and he has found some weird and wonderful things.
You've
does. Shown us one.
He does. Like before I get onto that, I'll say my.
Your worst cinema experience.
I wouldn't say it was but it was more weird than bad.
Ooh.
So, 2005.
Oh,
was it 2005 or 2006?
We're around 15, 16, just for you listeners.
Yeah, 15 and 16.
Yeah.
I was in the Dominican Republic on holiday.
Oh,
okay.
You chose a venue, an exotic venue.
Yeah. Obviously, big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Had to go see Revenge of the Sith the day it came out.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So, this is when the Dominican wasn't really that built up for tourists.
I was going to say, yeah, I can imagine back then.
So there wasn't a lot outside the resort, but there was some shopping centre they'd built up, which has now had a cinema in it. So off we trot, off to this cinema, walking through, rough areas to get to it.
Yeah, you meant the Dominican's one of them where you meant to stay on site, really.
Yeah, you walk out and it's like, this is pure poverty.
Yeah, I went to Jamaica and it was the same kind of thing.
You feel bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get to this shopping centre, clearly not being finished being constructed yet. All the other units are empty. Get into the cinema, fine. Watch the film. Film was in English.
I was just about to ask what language. I don't
in
know.
English with Spanish subtitles.
I was going to say they do speak,
Yeah, English, Spanish subtitles. Not a lot of people in there, but there was a family of. They weren't English, but they definitely weren't Dominican.
Oh, okay.
So they were obviously on holiday
as well.
Holiday as well. But they were like cheering and clapping and stuff, considering it was only like me, my dad.
Would you describe them as foreign whites?
Yeah, I guess.
I reckon German. I've got a feeling.
Potentially.
Good.
Potentially. Anyway, yeah, so the actual film is a good film.
Yeah.
Like, for the Star Wars prequels. Anyway, the weirdest thing is we couldn't.
No, it's not my least favourite Karen.
Yeah, Phantom Menace is Yeah, Attack of the Clones. Sorry, Attack of the Clones is the worst.
Phantom Menace is my favourite.
Yeah, Phantom Menace is good. Anyway, we couldn't quite figure the way out of this cinema.
Okay.
All right.
Because there wasn't really any staff, and we were just sort of wandering around and eventually found a corridor. On the way out, which was a massive long corridor all the way back to the back of the building, there was just boxes of film reels you could have just picked up and walked out with.
Oh, shit.
Looking
up as well.
Yeah, just film reels, because this was before they were doing it all with hard drives and stuff.
Yeah.
Could have just walked out with them, and we could have just walked in that way and not paid for anything.
And I know this is mad, but because it's the Dominican, it's not like anyone could steal them and go and put them at their own, because obviously no one's going to be able to use them, basically. Yeah, so I get why they could leave them, but that's mad. I'd love a film reel. I love my little clip I've got from a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. It's just a little thing, like a camera reel. Like a sec. Imagine if you had a whole film reel, there's just the coolness of that, knowing that showed it back in the day.
Yeah, like thinking back, I was like, why did I not grab one?
Yeah, but like you say,
just for memorabilia.
But you like say, then they're polite.
Getting it back on the plane as well.
Yeah, just shove it in a suitcase. Ain't no one going in there.
No, you're probably right.
And
they wouldn't know what
the state of that cinema, they wouldn't have known that anything was missing. Honestly, it was literally just a cardboard box. They weren't stacked properly. They were just slung in there.
You ready for this? Oh, I'm going to try and get a film that's dead on that year. Oh, it'd be like, imagine that, someone going, go and grab Casino Royale. It's gone, guys.
2005, yeah.
2006. Don't have a question.
Yeah.
Literally, imagine that. Yeah, 2005,
2006. Whatever year that came out, I can't remember off the top of my head.
2005 as well, I mean, we could do it all day.
Yeah, because Phantom Menace was 2001, right?
Yeah. But yeah, basically, and that's bad, isn't it? To think, go Casino Royale and go, got some bad news, Dave. We've not.
It's not here.
Yeah.
It's not here.
But yeah, I can't imagine it had a lot of trade at that point anyway, because it would have only literally been tourists.
That's cool, though.
Like you say, you could have got out there for free.
But this is my thing. Same as when I went on my travelling. Not that I've mentioned it on this pod at all, but it's in like I went for a piss in Thailand. So, but do you know what I mean? The experiences are just so mental. It's just at a bar we're playing pool.
Oh yeah, mate.
The toilet was just honestly against. They were just against like a wall, but it was like it's like someone stuck a urinal on a wall, and it's like I think it probably just went straight down the back of it and straight onto the foot. You know what I mean? Straight out. And it was just, but some of the places I've been are just mad.
Yeah, the weirdest piss I've ever had was Amsterdam. And then fucking outside your eyes.
Yeah, like I say, stuff like that. Like it's mad. Other countries are just built different. Like here, they wouldn't even dare. That would be behind 4 doors and 6 locks. Do you know what I mean? Before you even got to the reels.
Yeah. I mean, on that outside, Paris has outside urinals.
I only ever went to Disneyland though.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to Paris for school and we went into the urinal, and I remember literally Because everyone's a lot more open, aren't
It's
they?
a
Not
European
prudes,
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but because we're just so prudes in this country. And I think there was just like a bit of shaded glass where you're
like in the Amsterdam.
between your thighs and fingers. But other than that, it was just everyone could see everything.
Next in the Amsterdam ones, you can see your feet and your head. You're just like looking, oh, mate, what are you doing? Well, I'm having a biz too.
Yeah, me being old Mandingo, people could see everything.
But so your friend, cinema, not a weird one in Dominican Republic. You said down
No,
south.
that was good. Though. I did like that.
down in Bristol. Yeah, so he manages that. He's sent me a couple of funny tales. So obviously, like he's found a lot of weird shit in screenings people have left. Like he found a taser.
I
showed you that one. Only like a mini one, but clearly some sort of weapon.
That's got to be like a first date. Like someone's took one. That must be a first date, and someone's just been like, someone's dad's been like, right, take this in case you're the bastard. Do you know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say it was the bloke.
No, well, women they are all snakes with tits.
No, I meant like, sorry. Fucking hell, we're definitely, if we don't get cancelled this episode, we'll see you next week.
I do joke that, by the way. I actually really like women. Maybe too much.
Yeah.
Well, what else wonderful things he's found?
Obviously, plenty of drugs. 120 in fake notes.
Fake notes.
Fake notes. That was in like a little thing with the drugs. To be fair, it was like a few nugs of weed and then like a packet of, I think it was DMT because it definitely weren't coke.
That is just, you forget, don't you, how much people find like, on just job. Obviously, doing my job in the security, we find bits and bobs, but a cinema you just don't expect it. But taser's mental.
Taser's mad.
But I think,
I thought you were going to say like a dildo or drugs or something.
Yeah.
Send the video of the taser.
Someone's been using a little bullet watching 50 Shades of Grey or something.
Yeah. 'Cause there's always reports of that in the 50 Shades of Grey, all the stuff they found in wet knickers and whatnot. And it's like, what?
Disgusting.
But I think that was just a marketing campaign.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff he's found.
That's honestly, and this is, I'd love to just have people on where you just like, what do you do for it? And then be like, what do you come across? Because it must be mental. But for him, it's every day. And I'd be like, if I found someone like a taser, I'd be like, what is the story behind this? I need to know. And then
did he keep the taser?
I assume so.
You'd have to keep that.
Yeah, of course you
just for your own. When your mates come round and doing your head in,
yeah.
Imagine on a Thursday night, someone goes past you, bring them down.
Bad challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a pacemaker. He's got.
What are you going to say then, Aaron? Sorry.
Yeah, I was say he's found loads of stuff. There's plenty of like trading cards. You know, the stuff they give you at the cinema.
Yeah.
They all leave that sort of stuff. So. But yeah, the most mental story. I've had to jot a few notes for it. But so he said, this is a message he sent me like the other year, but I pulled it out because it was like memorable. So
Yeah, cool.
Had a great one at the cinema last night. Had a showing of the new Elvis film, which was when did that come out?
Oh, I'd say 2022 probably now.
Yeah, so a couple of years, and obviously this would have been the last screen of the night, so it didn't finish till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Because your cinemas open quite late.
Some of them do, yeah. It's only like,
especially in the city.
Yeah, city. Yeah. Your old cider drinking pals in Bristol.
Yeah. So it was the only film that was on after 1 a.m. So no one turned up other than this young couple.
So excited.
She looked about 14.
I'm not excited anymore.
And he was quite clearly in his early 20s.
Oh no.
Right. So he's like clocked it and was like, I'm pretty sure they're going in there to fuck. Like.
Well, just not to cut you off. It's cheaper than a hotel, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Not wrong.
But like, he didn't really want to stay past 1 a.m. So if they fucked off, they could close the cinema up. So apparently, he's let them in for 5 minutes and watching it on the CCTV. They go straight to the floor of the cinema, obviously, to whatever.
Why do you want to fuck at the floor of the cinema?
Well. He's clearly doing the dirty on someone and she's underage, so for whatever reason. So get straight to it, they're banging on the floor. So he sends in the Somali security guard to go in and sit right next to him. Right. And then follow them if they move seats. Apparently, as soon as the lad saw the security guard come in, he's upped, bolted out, because obviously it's shit. Shagging someone who's clearly underage. And apparently he said here on his toes sprinting out, so he was clearly underage. And then apparently she slinks out after him about 10 minutes later.
Oh my god, that's so, you forget, you wouldn't even consider that as a place to take someone, would you?
Has he had to report them?
I don't know, I didn't ask that.
Well, the thing is it's that would all be no, with respect, the police would be like, it's all what your opinion is. Like, if she's 14,
but they'd ask for the CCTV.
Yeah, absolutely. But then for them to go and search to find out who it is. Do you know what I mean? What I'm saying is longevity of that for the police. For it to potentially be a 16-year-old is not probably worth it.
No, I don't think.
But that is mad, yeah, because you've got to be like, what is the right thing? Sending the security guard is funny as fuck, though, by the way.
Yeah.
Just making it awkward.
That's him all over.
Was that where they were mid-sesh as well?
Apparently, yeah, just started, obviously. And he's just gone in and...
I thought he was going to say he literally...
I thought he was going to say he was going to... wait till the film actually started, though, or just banging...
I imagine so.
I think they'd probably wait till the lights go down, right? Yeah. Otherwise, that's risky.
Do you know what I was going to say? I thought he was going to say, basically, he went... He banged her, he finished, and he just wanted to go home. So he went, look, you're not watching the film. I can either kick you out or you can take yourselves out. Like, and because that's I'd be like, right, you've shot your bolt, get out now. Fuck you.
Yeah, I just want my shift to end.
Yeah, you don't you're not here to watch this film, are you, at the end of the day? That's class, though. And not class as well.
No, not class.
Sounds pretty horrible.
There's other mental ones, but they're a bit too much to share, to be fair.
Oh, my word.
We'll
have to have a...
Don't want to get him doxxed.
We'll have to have a culture couch after dark.
After dark.
That's on the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon, yeah. I could tell you some stories that make your toes curl.
Right, shall we let Aaron open his Pokemon cards?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, go on then.
So, because obviously Aaron has his own channel of Aaron's collection.
Go check that out.
Go and check that out. And now he's going to do a pack on here for us.
I'm actually... I was
going to say we're going to have to stand to watch, because this will be focusing on Aaron, not us anyway.
But then the camera's just going to be on my screen.
Pack of Paldean Fates.
Ooh.
I can't even remember what really is the...
I thought you said Fates.
No, Fates. I can't really remember what card you want in this, to be fair. Is there a card trick? It's been like how long since I've opened packs of cards. Fighting Energy. Get rid of that.
Oh,
I've got to do it this way.
Charmander.
Hey, Chari.
Rare Candy. There we go. Oh, this is... I don't like this.
Frizzy back.
This is not how you usually do.
No, this is off-putting. Ultra Ball. Mousehold.
Oh, you get loads.
Yeah, it's 10 cards back. Reverse Hollow Graveyard. I think there's something in this. A Noibat and a... Oh no, just a box standard Hollow. So that's a shit pack.
Oh,
let down.
Thanks, Aaron, because you could have literally said to me at the end, that is worth 400 grand. Yes, we've made it, boys.
Yeah, load of shit.
Part your bus down.
Okay, so next week,
hopefully
we can hopefully...
next week we'll actually stop it and then you can move it to the camera to where you
Yeah, so...
Where do you get the pack from? Where did you get that from? Or did you get it?
Did you?
I've got stacks of stuff at home.
Oh, what? Just unopened packs and stuff? Oh, fair. I was going to say, because if not,
you can get them from all your retail. Sure.
Not in a minute. Pokemon Market at the Manor.
Oh, yeah, I heard
that.
Mental. What's the new set that's come out that's gone mad?
Prismatic Evolutions.
Yeah. So they all... So in the Prismatic Evolutions, will that really all completely new Pokemon?
No, so like what they'll do is they'll base sets around certain Pokemon. So these are all about Eevee and all the evolutions, which are obviously mad popular.
Yeah, mad.
But everyone loves Eevee, don't they?
So, you know the whole people used to buy sneakers?
Yeah.
That market crashed. So all the resellers of sneakers have now moved into the Pokemon market.
Will this be because of as simply stuff as Kanye fucked it and Logan Paul's into it?
That's what caused it in COVID.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
But like the problem with the Pokemon cards at the minute is people are buying them, just instantly reselling them. So like you can't even get anything. So if you want anything, you've got to pre-order it like straight away.
I've seen the videos online of people like buying them for mega money off someone just at a petrol station.
Yeah. Like there's videos of the new boxes in Costco in the US, and people are literally fighting in the Costco over these boxes. Just because you can whack them on eBay and make 30, 40 quid a box. Like
that is actually mad.
Yeah.
People will do anything just to take a Pikachu.
Dad jokes always run.
That weren't very good either. I meant Pikachu, maybe Pikachu cards. Maybe, no.
Yeah, it was shit.
Yellow cards.
The thing is, the joke is, why should you never trust a Pokemon more in the shower?
No, I hate that.
Because it might Pikachu.
How'd you get Pikachu on a bus?
Pokemon.
Anyway.
Quiz time!
What do you do if you want to do some woodwork?
This is going to be terrible.
But it's in the dark. You Bulbasaur. Like light Bulbasaur.
Nah, that one didn't land. That one didn't land.
I'm actually here all week. Oh, what did that guy do in the cinema to the guy in front of him? Squirtoys.
Squirtled on his hair.
He squirtled.
Squirtle and Blastoise are two different Pokemon.
Oh, have I fucked it?
You fucked it.
Where there? Squirtle. Blastoise.
No.
Wartortle.
Yeah,
Wartortle. Oh, he squirtled on him. Oh, I fucking killed this section, didn't I? Jesus.
Right, quiz time, Aaron. So you've organised this.
I have organised this.
Squirtle.
So we've got a little prize.
Ooh.
We're playing for the Premier League trophy in trading card form.
Oh, worth 1.4 million on the web.
It says +5 on there. Don't know what that means. Anyway.
I don't know if anyone's won just 5 league titles. Maybe Man City at this point, actually. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so there's a prize. Yeah. So what I've done is I've took pieces of actors, actresses, pop stars' faces.
Yes.
So like their head, their eyes, their nose, and their mouth.
Love it.
Recreated another face.
Love it.
So, I want you to tell me whose part belongs to who.
Okay, and are you sending them to us?
I will send them now.
Oh, and then obviously you're going to put them on the screen so everyone else can see.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Shit.
So,
this is going to be
pop stars, I think you're going to smash on.
The first one I will send.
Are you putting it in the Couch Couch group?
I will. So the category for this is male actors.
Oh.
So we're going head to mouth.
Head to mouth, yeah. So whose head is it?
I've got 1 or 2 that I think it could be the top rim of the head.
I'd like to go. Go on, I'll go for Jason Statham.
Oh, I was going to go Woody Harrelson.
Jason Statham.
Fuck! The eyes
Nicolas
of Nick Cage.
Yeah. I hope you count your points because I'm not counting these. You get
both,
one point for... Yeah, you both get a point, but it's 1 point per...
You've got 2, I've got 1. The nose, I'm going Adrian Brody.
Yeah, but I'm going to take a yellow card on it, so I couldn't think of his name. So I'm going to say I've been... So I'm just being honest, guy.
It could not be.
No, I think it is.
It's Adrian Brody.
Yeah. And the mouth is Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey as well.
Yeah. I thought this would be harder than this. You smashed
No. I'll be honest with you. The women's ones and stuff get harder.
So we're 3 each there.
Yeah.
3 each.
Just
so this is
Adrian fucking shit-nosed Brody's name.
Female actresses.
Okay, we can't say it till you've got the picture on the screen. Okay.
Right, they're J-Lo's tits.
Right.
Oh, I don't like this at all, by the way. The last one, I was pretty solid.
Do you know the head?
I mean, the head, I'm going to have to go for Judi Dench.
I was going to go Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Come on. The eyes is... I know it, definitely.
Beej, what are you saying?
They come to bed, eyes. Is it Penelope Cruz?
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Oh, fuck, that's such an obvious nose.
The nose in this one could be a tough one. So I can give you
I think I know it.
I think I know
Meryl Streep.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was Lisa Kudrow.
No. You want a clue?
No, it's gone on. Yeah, go on.
Garden State.
Oh, Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it is. I'll let you have that one. So I'm on 5.
By the way, underrated film.
A very underrated
What are you
film.
on?
Is that Brad?
4.
I'm on 17 or something.
No, you're not.
I
You got
only
3 on
got
last one, you only got
4.
her.
Yeah, I
in
got
that,
4.
I think I know the mouth, but I'm not 100%.
I'm going to go for Liv Tyler for the mouth, please.
I was going to go Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway it is.
Fuck my life. That slipped away from me quick, didn't it?
That's 6.
6-4.
So the next one.
By the way, how scary looking is the actor picture?
Oh, mate, these are horrible.
about it. So this is male pop stars, singers, whatever you want to call
this
it.
is where you take the lead.
No, I think I've made it fairly easy.
Okay.
So who is...
Oh,
who's
the top
this,
one's easy, isn't it?
Who is this made up of?
Yeah, I know 3 out of the 4 are 100%.
So basically we're saying Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson and what's his name at the bottom? Oh my god.
That's Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl. So
who is the other?
do you know what's really weird? I feel like he looks like Anthony Hopkins, but obviously he's not a singer. He's an old boy. He's got great. He's got great.
Yeah.
He's great, so he's got to be an old one.
You want a clue?
Oh, wait. I think I might have it.
Sorry, someone's calling me.
Can I just go for it if you don't think? Just as a
Go
guess. On. Is it? It's not Paul McCartney.
It is Paul McCartney. That's a great
come on!
shout. That's
Do
a
you know
great
what's
shout.
horrible? I thought, because he's the only old person I knew, basically, I was like, I just didn't think he looked anything like him. It's a fair play.
You know what it was? The eyes, the baggy eyes.
The bags, yeah. So
bags,
I tried to include like little bit snippets just to...
Yeah, 100% of like, well-known features.
This is female singers.
You focus.
Sorry.
Right.
I got a message about something.
Oh, I definitely know the top 2, I think. Well, I definitely know the top one. Oh, no, I know 3 out of 4. Oh, is that... Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go all 4.
Go on then.
It's Mel B, Katy Perry. The bottom one's Ariana Grande. I want to say the nose is Taylor Swift.
Oh, bang on.
I will say I would have got the bottom three, I was actually going to go for Leona Lewis for the hair. So
okay.
I'm just being honest, but the other three I would have got, yeah.
Okay. Right. Next one is
One in the party.
male animated characters.
Oh, I like that.
I'm done.
This is probably the easiest out of the lot, to be fair.
Oh, come on, you know all of them.
Peter Griffin, Ash Ketchum, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, the third one, that one you've not said is the one I don't. I thought it was Mr. Burns, but it's not, is it?
It is Mr. Burns.
Oh, okay, sweet. I did get it.
Yeah. I'd have got it.
So what scores on the doors?
I'm behind by 3, I think.
Right, okay.
No, you'd be on more than that. I got all the women you didn't even get Mel B.
Yeah, so I lost 1 point.
Well, this
Yeah,
is the final
Yeah, so I
round.
lost 1 point.
You fuck it.
And so I lost one
by 3. I got Mr. Burns on that one.
You are? Oh, yeah, because you actually got...
I got everyone.
Yeah, fair, actually. Yeah, about 6. Yeah.
Right, final round. This is female animated characters.
Did you make these yourself, by the way?
Yeah, I made
Oh,
these.
fair play. Oh, motherfucker.
So, I know the top one, but I don't know the name.
It's fine.
Recess.
No.
It's Rugrats. It's the mum in Rugrats.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pam.
No, Dee Dee Pickles. So,
Dee Dee.
yeah.
Pickles.
Then it's obviously Velma.
Velma.
The bottom one is Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the one in between?
It looks like she's got a hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disney Princess.
Wearing a hat.
No hat.
Oh. So
Black hair.
So she's not...
Black hair!
Looks like blonde hair.
They're earrings.
Oh, it's fucking from Aladdin. Jasmine.
It's fucking from Aladdin.
Yeah, not quite how I would have described it, but yeah.
I would have got...
The earrings threw me off because I thought it was blonde hair as well. That the little bit of black made you seem like you had a hat.
Yeah.
I was fully with
What
you there.
What are the 2 women named in Scooby-Doo?
Velma and
Daphne.
What's this one called?
That's Velma, yeah.
Velma. I can't say I got that right, you know. I got the bottom one right. Other than that, I think I'm stuck, mate. I'm done. I fell off.
Steve's the winner. You win the Premier League trophy.
Whoa!
Since I've got Jason Statham right, I've just fell downhill.
It's even put it in a little protector for me, look.
Look at that.
That's 5 more Premier League trophies than my team will ever get anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. They're never winning shit.
But mate, that quiz was booming. I love that.
Yeah.
Everyone can
Something a
have
bit
a look
different.
and try and
Yeah,
guess theirs.
for the audio listeners, I'd recommend watching that last bit on YouTube at least, just so you get the pictures.
Yeah, I
and
did
I'll
think
share them on
afterwards, I was
Instagram
like,
as well.
this
Oh,
Well, no,
qualifies
on
this.
Spotify it's video as well.
Oh, nice. Do you know what you... Oh, yes, it might be.
So you can just look at
your
that
phone.
video for that.
Can you do anything where you maybe... Oh, can you pause it for a second before? Because we answer pretty rapid.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
pause it.
probably.
I'll put-
Of course, actually, you can put the picture up a couple of seconds before, can't you? Ever? Yeah, no.
I've got an
because-
idea for another one, like
Ooh.
gender swapping actors.
Oh, so like what Steve did.
Or animate characters.
You used to be a girl, didn't you?
I heard that.
No, you play.
Fuck off, mate.
No, sorry, you play football like one. No,
I mean,
most of them are.
No, they're better than
Yeah,
me.
they're quite good.
Definitely better than
Some of
me,
them are
that's
really
not.
good.
That was a hell of a lot of fun. I'm going to ask
It
John
was.
if he wants to come on next week, boys. So think of recasts for Silence of the Lambs and Halloween. We're only going to do Hannibal Lecter, Buffalo Bill, and Clarice in Silence of the Lambs because they're the main characters. Anthony Hopkins, obviously in the original. My mind's gone blank by who played Clarice. Jodie
Jodie
Foster.
Foster, yeah.
And I can't remember who played Buffalo Bill. And then in Halloween, it's just going to be who would you have in the Michael Myers costume and who would play Loomis and Laurie Strode.
Oh, do we not need more? Could we pop one more film in?
You could do. Let's have a think about it then.
So
But they're the ones we've
tiny little
teased already.
cast. Right.
Or another horror film.
Let's discuss it now. We've got 2 minutes. Let's find the perfect film.
Well, horror film to recast.
Oh, is it horror? It's got to be horror.
Well, then both are horrors. That's all horror.
Oh,
thriller,
okay. Let's go for horror then. So let's say 2 or 3 characters main. Really, you don't really get more than that in horror anyway, do you?
You can't really recast Scream because they're still doing it. But it is hardest. We would, and because they've used the people of today with the new one, haven't they?
Unless we just oh no, I was going to say recast the Goonies, but it's just going to be the Stranger Things kids. Do you know what I mean?
You see, they're making a Broadway show, The Strange Things.
It's already out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been out for ages.
I can't-
Yeah, the one that's in London.
Everything's a cash cow, isn't it? It's horrible.
Yeah.
No, well, it's a prequel though. It's about Vecna when he was
Hmm.
when he first went to Hawkins.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
God,
1 second. Everything's a cash cow now. It's horrible.
I can't remember what it's called annoyingly, but I really want to see it. Yeah, it's meant to be like the special.
Surely it's just called
effects
Strange
and that,
Things. If it's
No, Stranger Things something.
no, because if it's a prequel, you just call it Strange Things.
Or
then
Things.
Then it gets stranger. Yeah,
Things.
strange.
Strange.
Things before they got strange. Things as they
I don't think that'd bring the crowds in somehow.
Things as they get a bit strange. I can't think off the top of my head.
Well, we'll think off camera.
No, I need a 3-person film.
No, you fucked.
Ready?
Red Eye. You ever watched it?
The original.
Cannibal Holocaust.
The original.
Because anyone knows who's originally that.
The original. Gladiator.
No, that's crap.
No, it's crap actually.
Right. Should we call it a pod?
Die Hard.
Well, they kind of just did that with.
Carry on.
Yeah, carry on.
With so many films, yeah, as well actually. Yeah. Okay, we'll just do them two.
Die Hard in a cinema.
I'll be honest with you, it's only because. Yeah.
That'd be a good film.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
If you made Die Hard but set it in the cinema.
Yeah. So people have took over. It's a hostage situation. I'm the young popcorn boy. Suddenly, I'm in the air vents and I'm wearing a vest. I've got no shoes on. I don't know how they came off, but they've off.
You're getting busy on the back row, so the shoes are slipped off, yeah.
Some Somali guy sat next to me.
Right, let's call it a pod then.
All right then.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you both. You stay cultured.
Bye.